In continuing our discussion about personal boundaries, some examples of personal boundaries are personal space, time, emotional boundaries, values and beliefs, relationships, self care, privacy, social media, work life balance, boundaries, and communication. So, as you can see, there are a lot of different areas we can create boundaries in. For personal space boundaries, setting boundaries around personal space, such as not allowing others to invade your personal space without consent. Time boundaries, establishing time boundaries by setting aside uninterrupted time for self care, hobbies, or personal pursuits, and not allowing others to infringe upon time without a valid reason. Emotional boundaries, holding space for your emotions and not allowing others to manipulate or disrespect your feelings. Communicating your emotional needs and ensuring they are acknowledged and respected. This is a big one that we all need to look at and make sure that we have boundaries on what we're willing to accept and what we're not willing to accept. Values and beliefs, setting boundaries around your values and beliefs, not compromising them or allowing others to challenge or force their beliefs onto you. Relationship boundaries, defining and maintaining a healthy boundaries in relationships, such as not tolerating disrespect, abuse, or manipulation. It can also involve limiting how much time or energy you invest in certain relationships. Self care, establishing boundaries around self care and making it a priority. Saying no to commitments or responsibilities that will overextend you and ensure you have adequate time and resources to take care of your physical, mental, and emotional well being. Privacy boundaries, setting boundaries around your privacy, both online and offline, not sharing personal information or allowing others to invade your privacy without your consent. Social media boundaries, setting boundaries around social media such as usage limits on screen time, not allowing negative or toxic interactions, and or comparing yourself to others. Work-life balance, setting boundaries between work and personal life to avoid any kind of burnout, establishing limits on work hours, not taking your work home, prioritizing time for rest, relaxation, and personal relationships. Boundaries in communications, establishing boundaries around how others communicate with you, such as not tolerating disrespect or harmful language, and asserting your need for open and honest communication. Remember, personal boundaries are sacred and unique to each of us. It is essential to assess and evaluate your values, needs, and limitations to set boundaries aligning with your overall well-being. I've touched on only a few of these today. There are many areas that you could install boundaries on in your life if you need them. What boundaries have you created for yourself? List in the comments or send me some feedback on how you use sacred boundaries in your life. To explore these and other areas, please go to my website, sign up for one of my classes, and we go into great detail on these and other topics.